Okay, so no Champions League in action tonight, but we continue our coverage with the Europa League final, Inter Milan versus Sevilla. Of course, the competition that my club Chelsea did win that year ago. Of course, I can't really remember the score, if anyone can remind me in the comment section below. But yeah, Inter Milan versus Sevilla should be a very, very good game because I'm actually looking really forward to this one, simply because I really haven't watched enough of either of these teams in the whole Europa League campaign. I don't really watch Europa League football regardless. And yeah, two very good teams. Of course, Antonio Conte, the former Chelsea Don, managing Inter Milan, so of course I do lean slightly towards Inter Milan tonight. But overall, I'm just looking for a good game between two teams that play some decent football and have some very, very good players in their ranks. For me, the big clash tonight is the strikers of Inter Milan versus the defence of Sevilla. Of course, Diego Carlos and Jules Koundé having to deal with Lautaro Martinez and Romelu Lukaku. But overall, there is top-class talent all over the field of play tonight. Of course, Sergi Reguilon, left back for Sevilla, heavily linked with Chelsea. I'm interested to see how he does because he's got a lot of hype this last few weeks. Nothing like watching a European final in the lashing rain. But yeah, enough about the weather. The game has just kicked off. Let's see who's taking home this Europa League trophy. I think Inter Milan have just gotten themselves a penalty. I'm just waiting for confirmation from the referee here. Diego Carlos fouling Lukaku in what looked like inside the penalty area. Carlos is down after the challenge. Seen a replay now. Is it in the box? Carlos has his arms all over Lukaku and then makes contact outside the box. So I think it will. Oh, do you know what? He actually fouls him outside the box, but then he completely stamps on the back of Lukaku's ankle inside the box, and that could be what the foul is given for. Yeah, it's a penalty to Inter Milan. Diego Carlos has been booked. Romelu Lukaku doing brilliantly to just drive past Diego Carlos with his absolutely unbelievable amount of strength. And Diego Carlos committed the foul. He's been booked, and now Inter Milan have the chance from the spot to take the lead in this Europa League final inside the first 5 minutes. Lukaku will be taking it. Lukaku steps up and just about gets it past the goalkeeper. Inter Milan lead inside the 5th minute of the game. Romelu Lukaku, just an absolutely underrated striker. I think his goal record is just phenomenal. Used his pace and strength absolutely incredibly to win the penalty, and just a brilliantly cool slotted penalty into the bottom left corner. And Inter Milan take the lead and take the advantage in this Europa League final 5 minutes in. And there we go. Sevilla have equalised in the 12th minute of the game. Luke de Jong, the Newcastle reject, making it 2 goals and 2 for him in the Europa League semi-final and now the final. A brilliantly executed header past Handanovic. They played it around on the right. Navas with the ball in, and Luke de Jong with a brilliant header, way too hot for Handanovic to get any sort of contact on it. And Sevilla have found themselves an instant route back into this game. What a first 10 minutes this has been in terms of standard of football, really. All to play for once again in the Europa League final, 1-1. Oh my good god, I can't believe what I've just seen. Luke de Jong once more with an absolutely incredible looping header. 33 minutes gone on the clock and Sevilla have completely turned this game on its head. What a header. Ball whipped in by Benega. Brilliant ball, and de Jong, what an incredible header that is. To be fair, this game has been pretty even. There's not been many chances created, but in terms of possession, both sides have had their fair share. And to be quite honest, that's the first clear-cut chance since the Sevilla equaliser, and that is an absolutely incredible header, as I keep saying. So Sevilla take the lead. Now Marcelo Brozovic to whip in a free kick for Inter Milan just about a minute later. He whips it in, it's a decent ball, and it's 2-2. Diego Godin just equalises. Instant reply for Inter Milan, 2-2. Another brilliant header, a brilliant ball in from Brozovic, and a top quality header from Godin to put it past Bono in the Sevilla goal. 2-2, 35 minutes in. What a final. And Diego Godin with an absolutely towering header gets in front of every single one of his men and just powers that past the goalkeeper. What a header. And that's 2 fantastic headers we've seen in the space of literally 2 minutes. So 2-2, and we haven't even reached halftime yet. And there we go. That is the halftime whistle blown. A very, very interesting final. And not only because we've had 4 goals and 2 for either side, but also the manner in which this game is being played, and there's 2 very, very good footballing sides going at each other, and there's been a lot of tension in the air as well in this game. Antonio Conte has of course already been shown a yellow card in this first half, annoying him from his Chelsea days. He just is going to get sent off in this game, I have no doubt. But yeah, a penalty from Romelu Lukaku putting Inter Milan in front after 5 minutes, then 2 brilliant headers from Luke de Jong putting Sevilla in front, and then minutes after the second header from de Jong went in, Diego Godin gets a header of himself into the back of the net. So a very, very interesting final. And to be fair, I really can't split these sides going into the second half because they've been even in pretty much everything in terms of chances created, possession, even work rate at times. And yeah, we have a very, very interesting 45 minutes ahead of us now in the second half. Right, so about 67 minutes into this game, Romelu Lukaku has just missed an absolutely glorious opportunity for Inter Milan. Nicolo Barella playing it through, and Lukaku one-on-one puts it straight at Bono. It was a really good save, but Lukaku really should have been doing better from that position. I have to say, since half-time, there's not been the same amount of action. You know, the game has kind of died down, it's a bit more flat, but yeah, I wouldn't say it's too long till both teams start making substitutions. Maybe Christian Eriksen is brought onto the field to play for Inter Milan. It's just a matter of who will claim this third goal, because I'm being honest honest, I really can't split these two sides. They've been just as good as each other going forward and defensively. Sevilla have done it. Diego Carlos has just scored an overhead kick with 15 minutes to go, and Sevilla are back in front. What an incredibly strange but class goal at the same time. It's actually an own goal from Romelu Lukaku. It was actually going wide and Lukaku just directs it into his own goal. I actually can't believe that Lukaku has just put it into his own goal, and Sevilla are now 15 minutes away from yet another Europa League trophy. I mean, they really are the dons of this competition. Of course, this will cause the debate now of whether Diego Carlos should first and foremost actually have been on the pitch in the first place after they giving away the penalty to Lukaku. But the only thing that matters is in the closing stages of this game, Sevilla are 15 minutes away from a Europa League victory. They lead 3-2. Sevilla are now seconds away from lifting the Europa League trophy. 5 seconds left on the clock, probably be a few more seconds added on after that. And there it is, the full-time whistle. Sevilla have won the Europa League for God knows how many times in the last few years. And to be fair, they have deserved it, because although both teams were very, very good, Sevilla took their chances in the end. They won the game 3-2, a brilliant win for them. So much emotion out on that pitch now for those Sevilla players who just dug in and fought for the entire 90 minutes or so. And yeah, I have to say, it was a brilliant European final overall. You know, there was goals, there was tension, there was controversy, there was work rate, there was pretty much everything you'd ask for in final. And in the end, Antonio Conte's boys have suffered defeat in the Europa League final to Sevilla. In terms of the standout performers for Sevilla tonight, I think the likes of Sergio Reguilon, Jules Koundé, Ever Banega, Lucas Ocampos, Luke de Jong, all brilliant today. But overall, I think it was a very big team effort put on show for Sevilla tonight to win this Europa League final against the odds, really, because I think Inter Milan were the clear favourites going into this. But yeah, we now have one game left in the 2019-20 campaign, and that is of course the Champions League final versus Paris Saint-Germain and Bayern Munich on Sunday. I'm going to be doing this exact same type of video for that game on Sunday, so if you're looking forward to that, make sure to drop a like on the video. Also make sure to subscribe to the channel, because we're looking to hit 400 subscribers as soon as possible. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Sevilla, the Europa League champions, and rightly so. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. See ya.